And here's a fifth down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Suzuki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe one.
That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lance Berkman, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lance Berkman becomes out number 2 this inning. Yogi Berra is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Batting 6.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Riding in, Jake Lamb. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The
into the box, number 79, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
In there, a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He doubled to open up the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Berkman on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Right fielder.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
First and second now, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air for call. Onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Center fielder number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Ready for another chance. Mickey Mantle. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Surhoff racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And before 6'5", it took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Settling in now, Rafael Furcal. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. High pop up. Number 79 is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 51.
Striding in once again, Suzuki. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jays get one back on the. Back here in Toronto for the start of the 3rd in this one as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance.
The left field, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away.
The designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. skied into straightaway right. On the move is Trumbo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Berkman is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 1-0 delivery. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way
The
of
batter,
it.
third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
One and one, here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, number 79. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First offering on its way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. And he chased it in the dirt. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Durham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Mark Trumbo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Lance Berkman. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now at the plate, Yogi Berra, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's grounded foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Rogers Center following this break.
Leading off for Baltimore, shortstop Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder B.J. Surhoff.
Ready for another shot now. B.J. Surhoff, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. For call. Ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's big Aaron Judge. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Three runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, he got him out front on that one. That was a beautiful pitch. Really taking advantage of him.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for the Orioles, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Digging in now, Rafael Furcal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hitter, Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. For Santana, he's at second with his second double of this young season. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. A runner at second, nobody out. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Casey Pena is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting.
In now, Jake Lamb. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
For call, backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, number
Digging
79.
in once again, number 79. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. Touché, sir. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Indoor now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including stepping up to the plate, Suzuki. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 51.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch bounce to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter,
Well
executed
two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready once again, Ray Durham. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far, and that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit outside, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Swung on and missed, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Mark Trumbo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 2-1 on its way. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Mantle has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're still doubled up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, B.J. Surhoff. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Mickey Mantle will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. No one out with a runner at second.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. Call is there. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Trumbo coming on, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom. Giancarlo Stanton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lance Berkman, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yogi Berra.
Striding in once again, Yogi Berra. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Heading out toward shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still way back. It's 9-3. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Number
shot
79.
now. Number 79. Switch hitter batting left here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Oh and 2, here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Another 0-2 on its way from Hudson. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. For call. Has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 24.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Rafael for call. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Ready once
Number
again.
51.
Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Ray Durham. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Way outside. 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. The 1-1 now from Hudson. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in to try it again, Mickey Mantle. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now that's popped up. Beltre on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now another 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Berkman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. A cold strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And the sinking fastball. Cold strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Now pitching for
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Mantle is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Stepping up now, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Travis Shaw is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's one big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to a run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Aaron Luke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Santana stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Standing in now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive.
Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now in the box, Salvador Perez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Lamb.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Santana is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is in there.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, number 79. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Orioles get a run. Striding into the box, Rafael Furcal. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Number 2.
Andrew Miller takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 51.
Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Up next
digging in the switch hitter, Ray Durham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Miller just to the right of the mound. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-4, the final in this game. Baltimore slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Greg Maddux earns his first win of the season. Bob.